What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Thrive Fitness in Ann Arbor. My name is Amir Rad. In today's video, we're going to talk about how to set goals and achieve them correctly. Before we kick it off, make sure you hit the subscribe button for more exercise instruction videos, exercise science videos, corrective exercise videos, and motivational videos on Live to Thrive. It takes 2 weeks to create a habit and 6 weeks to create a lifestyle change. This is a phrase I'm sure many of you have heard before, but does it actually work? Well, it really depends on how you use that time. Do you plan ahead? Do you work towards that lifestyle change every day? Or do you work at it in random fits and starts when it's convenient for you? Such a sporadic method is not an effective way of making a lifestyle change because the truth is, a lifestyle change is never convenient. You'd be surprised by how much of the way we live our lives is dictated by what's convenient for us. That's why we so often stay in the same negative patterns or behavior patterns for many years. The question is, how badly do you want it? What's your life worth to you? And are you willing to invest time and money to create and sustain healthy habits and lifestyle changes? You'll have to do 3 things. Number 1, organize your priorities. Number 2, set realistic and measurable goals. Number 3, have effective time management skills. That's the recipe to creating healthy habits and maintaining them throughout your life. Once you take control of your life, nothing can stop you. Doubts and excuses have no place in your life if you want to be the best version of yourself that you can be. Having a list of priorities and important daily tasks are crucial to accomplishing daily, weekly, and monthly goals. Once you visualize and plan out the tasks you need to accomplish every day, then you can prioritize everything by importance and making time for everything. Use these daily, weekly, and monthly goals as building blocks towards your overall lifestyle change. I personally challenge myself with weekly exercise and business goals as well. I keep myself on path by constantly having short-term and long-term goals posted visually as reminders for me to continue working hard towards them as well. Small steps taken consistently add up to miles. Goals achieved lead to confidence, which lead to new habits, then to new lifestyle changes, and it all starts by finding your X factor and what's motivating you. Make sure that the goals you set are realistic ones. Now let's say you decide to enter a bodybuilding show in 6 months, but you continue to eat the same unhealthy foods as before, you steer clear of the gym, and you make no efforts to research upcoming shows in your area. It's very easy to say that you're going to compete in a show, but it's another thing altogether to prepare for one. There's so much more to it than just simply showing up for show day. There are many milestones on the path to greater goals, and they're all just as important as the final goal you want to achieve. So measure your progress. It's difficult to see how much progress we've made when it seems like we have so much farther to go. It can be difficult to work towards a goal that's still a year away without stopping to realize how far you've actually come from one month to another. When you're working towards a long-term goal, it's immensely helpful to look back and see how far you've come already. Take weekly photos, log your foods and macros, and see why changes are happening every week. That way, progress isn't just one vague concept. I always say, what gets measured gets improved. Break personal records and constantly improve at what you're passionate about. You'll have to decide for yourself what your milestones are and how they'll help you towards your major lifestyle change. Your reasons for changing your lifestyle are your own unique motivation. It's your life and it's your goal, so make sure you have your own personal flair to it. We all fight harder for something that's important to us personally. Time is what you make of it. No matter what your goal is, one of the most common excuses is, I don't have time. It's more likely that you simply are not using the time you have to its full potential. Time management is an important factor in achieving your goals. It separates the people who simply think about how they would like to do something and change their life, or the people who actually do something about it and become the best version they can possibly be. People who make specific goals are more likely to achieve them. Just like time management, self-confidence is learned. Confidence is a major factor that contributes to a person's success. Being confident in your own abilities and potential will help you become a better form of yourself. Confidence will beat back irrational or unnecessary fears that may stand between you and your goal. Many times, fears are just self-created. Even though it seems like your fears control you, you are their origin, and in truth, they have no power over you. The reality is, every time you overcome a challenge or fear in your life, you become a stronger person, both mentally and emotionally. Self-confidence does not occur spontaneously, but through constant, daily effort to win the smaller battles in your life. Although big goals may seem more exciting and important than the day-to-day choices that get you to that goal, it's the milestones along the way that are truly important. Here's a recap on how to set effective and measurable goals that you can crush. Follow these 3 steps. The first step towards your lifestyle change is knowing exactly what your goal is. What do you want in your life? What do you want your life to look like in 6 months from now? And how is that vision different from the reality you're in right now? Be as specific as possible. Recognize the challenge that you're about to take, both mentally and physically. Next, step 2. It's important to ask yourself why you want to achieve this goal. What's really motivating you? Whatever your motivation, this will be what you think about when the goal seems impossible to reach. Nobody wants to do anything just because. Find the true reason for becoming a better version of yourself. Make it personal. Find your driving force and X factor. And the last step towards accomplishing your goals will be to plan out your milestones. What smaller tasks will you need to complete to accomplish your lifestyle change? What habits do you need to cultivate every single day leading up to your goal? And I want you to write it down, whether that be in a notebook, on a calendar, in your phone, wherever it may be. Things that we record are more easily remembered and honored. If we write down that we're going to do something, we're more likely to do it. We're also going to be more likely to follow through on something if we have people in our lives that hold us accountable. Build your positive support system, whether that be your friends, your family, or a coach. The more positive peer pressure you have, the better. Make sure you keep track of your personal records, your PRs, so that you can also see how far that you've come. To conclude this video, I always tell people it doesn't matter where you start, it's where you finish. Every step you take gets you closer to the ultimate goal. The more you work on a goal, the easier it gets. Each little battle you win will lead to you winning a war, no matter what your goal is. Thanks for watching my video on setting and accomplishing goals. I hope that this video motivates you to chase your wildest and craziest dreams, that you can crush whatever obstacles are in your path. Let us know if you have any questions or requests for us for any future videos. Thanks for watching, and live to thrive.